Hello, sweeties! Now we're into June, can you believe it? Which is, it has to be said, a fairly tedious month. The planets have all changed direction, and the universe is staggering somewhat. Truthfully, we'll only really be fully back on track in October, but for now, we just have to get through June, which is the most annoying of the months. Mercury retrograde means all communications have gone to hell, and since our world revolves around communication systems, well, you can imagine. Still, we've gotten through this before and we'll do it again, no biggie. We just have to behave ourselves for a little while. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Please subscribe. I know it's a huge pain, but it keeps me going. And it's free. You just have to press a few buttons. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Gemini, my little koala bear, you're the one where it all starts. The planets are determined to reinvent the universe, slowly but surely, and they're starting with you. The energy of inspiration, invention, dramatic sudden changes, wild creativity, they're all with you and for the foreseeable future, and they're egging you on. And from now on, you're the leader in this wild adventure, with absolutely no idea where you're going. Don't look so panicked. As always, you'll find a way to make sense of the madness eventually, but not just yet. For now, think about what you really want. What are your deepest desires? And pull it towards you. That's the best you can do with energies as mad as these. And just play and laugh. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little radish, just stand by. It's a me first kind of week. And just because the planets have gone completely bananas doesn't mean you're not having a fabulous time. Okay, maybe not fabulous, but definitely interesting. And right now, anyway, you're so charming you could sell ice to polar bears. But that aside, money is coming from very peculiar places like insurance or tax rebates or repaid debts, can you imagine, or inheritance, And then there are unexpected job offers. Just be very grateful for all of it. Gratitude expands all the energy that comes towards you. Love, meanwhile, is much more about delicious fantasies than real-life human beings, let's be honest. So go ahead, have wild parties and watch weird movies and behave badly. Your senses are heightened and your creative genes are pumping, so it's time to launch your inner artist. Don't be shy. Get as weird as you like. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little cucumber, what's going on here? Well, the pressure's really on at work, which means your health is spinning off center, and of course your tender little heart is taking a beating. The truth is, it's impossible to focus while there's so much electricity about. So try hiding when you can, duck under the desk. The love life, lots of conflict, so not much relief there. And at work, everyone seems to have lost their mind. They're making choices you'd never agree to in a million years. Leave them to it. Save yourself until July. It'll all start to make sense by then, a bit. One thing you do have going for you, though, is your genius for creativity. You could start a business now, or come up with a cure for, grumpiness. You are at your ingenious best, but only if you trust yourself. That's the important part. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little raspberry. This month, weird planets are doing a mad dance around your head, promising one thing, delivering another, driving you nuts. The lesson is to thank the universe for everything, even if it seems slightly more hideous than it ought to be. The second lesson is to stick to the truth, no matter who tells you otherwise. And sure, this is difficult stuff, but it's bringing out the best and the worst of your dreams at the same time. Mostly, of course, your own planet is on a 3-week break, which means confusion all round and global bullshit under every desk. You have no idea what to believe. And that's just as it should be. In fact, your best option would be to take a short break yourself, or a long break. Get to know yourself better. Trust your instincts. It's always a good place to start. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little apricot, what's all this? Suddenly you're an amateur detective, excellent, unearthing secrets, exploring fascinating new truths. Keep it up, this is great. This stuff could make you money, and not the sleazy blackmailing kind either. This is valuable information you're finding. Your intuition's extraordinary now, so trust your hunches, and don't fret about the people in your space. They've all gone mad, that's the way it is. Siblings, relatives, even a few friends, they're all going through a jealous patch. So use that extra charm you have to make them feel needed. The guys at work are giving you a hard time too. Don't take it personally. It's not about you. And really don't fret about the love life. You have other fish to fry, money-making fish. Say yes to everything and sift out the rubbish later. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little watermelon. This is really interesting. We've got new and even old lovers wafting in and out. Those ancient friendships are suddenly disappearing overnight for no apparent reason. You just keep talking and asking questions and stay honest. Don't let things ride just because your courage has mysteriously, although only temporarily, deserted you. You just need to figure out what you're really looking for and then go out and find it. There's some really interesting money-making options coming your way if you're keen. Check them out, but stay flexible and try not to sign anything until July either way. The planets are playing tricks with your head now. Even you can make the occasional mistake amazingly, especially now. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little Labrador, you're wondering what the heck's going on, aren't you? One minute you're hurtling along like a freight train, and the next you discover you're on completely the wrong track. Yikes. You might as well accept it. All control is out the window, and you're at the mercy of some wild universal forces. Try going with your fabulous instincts when you can. Alternatively, for once, you could just sit back and watch the circus. Or, on the third hand, you might take another look at the love life, where you'll find both amazing honesty and complete madness. Look, your desire to communicate is admirable, but there's a devil on your shoulder pushing you to say things you don't really mean and which are really mean. Hold that thought until you're sure, or until July when the planets return to sanity, sort of. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little leprechaun. Right now, you're the bringer of good luck. Did you know that? Anyone who's around you suddenly finds that their life improves. It's just the effect you're having. Still, while everyone else is slurping in your fabulous energy, none of them is actually helping you fix your life, typical. That you'll have to do on your own. Here's where that remarkable mind of yours will come in handy. For a start, it's up to you yet again to diffuse the mad energies around you with all that wonderful tact and patience. You could, of course, join the fray and doubtless wind up never speaking to any of them again, or you could avoid the whole drama and wait for July when the planets will take over. For now, how about doing something creative? Your talents are being overlooked. Again, show them what you can do. Show them how amazing you are. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little rabbit. Once again, it's money, yawn, that's nagging at your conscience. Frankly, you're one of those people who would prefer to trade in dukkha plants or jacaranda seeds. But since that's not about to happen, your next option is to locate that tiny practical part of your soul, it's in there somewhere, and drag it out. For money and work to improve, you have to get sensible and do boring things. Yawn. As far as the love life's concerned, the less said the better. Mouth closed. Those wise remarks are best saved for your closest and most tolerant friends. Being clever is never the same thing as being kind. And one more thing. If it's too hard to have faith in yourself, have faith in the universe. There is a plan here. There actually is. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little nutmeg. If you can just refrain from causing trouble now, despite obvious enormous frustration, the rewards will flood in later. So for the time being, keep the expenses down, attend to all the boring details, finish your homework. In other words, boring stuff first, good stuff later. Not so much with the love life, which actually has its own plans. The planets have a sparkling social life planned for you, so let them take you where they will. You'll actually be hugely pleased with the result. Just do your very best to avoid being swept away by the moments and making grand declarations. None of that proposing after 24 hours thing, yes, you know who you are, complete twat. Mostly though, there's no one more ready to handle current planetary madness than you. So tune into those fabulous instincts. They know what to do. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little butterfly, how are you handling all the madness? Not as well as you hoped, perhaps. The trouble is, of course, you like to be in charge of anything unexpected. And as you very well know, if you think about it for 5 seconds, that's a contradiction in terms. You can't control the unexpected. So that's how your life will be for the next while. Weird enough to throw you off balance over and over. The plan here is to teach you to trust the process, to get in the boat and throw away the oars. It'll all be fine. Money, especially your favorite thing, will arrive in the weirdest ways, but it will arrive. This week is all about new beginnings, lost loves, buried treasures, a brand new cycle that takes a while to get going. Call out your inner warrior. He's ready and waiting to charge into the fray. A little courage is all you need. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my adorable little flower. The changes at work are still freaking you out, aren't they? Listen, security is a myth. You don't make yourself safe by hanging around long after the cobwebs have started forming. You make yourself safe by believing in your own power to change whatever's bugging you. Sounds easy, and it should be. But since we've all been raised to believe that we're worthless sinners, that mind shift takes a bit of effort. But it can be done, and it's your time now. So stay focused, and your new direction will show itself. And while you wait, someone closest to you is bringing help, maybe even money. Don't you dare do that "I'm too proud to accept help" thing. It's excessively boring and it's horseshit. Everyone needs help now and then. And it's your turn now. Say thank you. That's it for Taurus. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic, make something fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames, ask your angels to help you, and keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share or just press the button. It's free. And have a great week, and remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's really important. Bye now.